All right, we are live for the final Friday Night SmackDown before WrestleMania weekend. Jared the Kid, sup Christopher? Not much. Night before Mania vibes, hell yeah. Pretty much, except for the fucking pain in the ass dog bark in the background. How are you doing, Jared? Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. We've got a hell of a show tonight, followed by the Hall of Fame Showdown. The idea behind the Hall of Fame Showdown is all four of this year's Hall of Fame inductees will be competing in matches in the Hall of Fame Showdown, which is after SmackDown, with their biggest rivals of all time. So we'll have four matches, two Hall of Fame speeches to follow Friday Night SmackDown. This is going to kick our WrestleMania weekend off. So first, we've got these three superstars who are going to be competing for the Cruiserweight Championship this weekend at WrestleMania. Jared said, damn, I get an ad at the shout out. Of course, I hate when the Twitch's timing for ads is crap. Our first match, Rey Mysterio. Oh, I could snooze that, actually. Maybe that'll snooze it for you. All right, so our first match, the three combatants who will be competing for Eddie Guerrero's Cruiserweight Championship at WrestleMania. It is Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, and Dom Mysterio. So last week, Rey Mysterio got involved in Dom and Eddie's match and stopped Dom Mysterio from leaving. Tonight, the three of these superstars competing in a triple threat match. What will happen? This is the final stop before their triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship. What's on the line tonight? Momentum heading into WrestleMania. And Otis, ahead of WrestleMania, hopes and prays that the Warden is clear to compete at WrestleMania so they can team up to get back the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Regardless, Abyss and Mankind will be in that Tag Team Championship match as the insurance by the wise man for WrestleMania for the Bloodline in case Warden isn't clear to compete. Tonight, Abyss versus Otis. So Otis and Abyss, both former tag team champions, going one-on-one tonight. They're both brutes, and I'm excited to see them go at it for momentum heading into WrestleMania. Triple H goes one-on-one with Braun Breaker. We got B-Right and Amiro in Triple H's corner as part of Didn't expect my controller to die. Triple H goes one-on-one with Braun Breaker. He's got B-Ride Amiro in his corner as part of the Void Reapers, a.k.a. the Echo Strikers. What Triple H and Braun Breaker have in common is they are 2 of 8 of the superstars entering the Money in the Bank ladder match on night 2 of WrestleMania. And tonight, ahead of their championship matches, we have Lilith Blade, who would be defending the Universal Championship against Ace at WrestleMania, and Trish Stratus, who defends the World Championship against Nia Jax at WrestleMania. Tonight, Trish Stratus, the Women's World Champion, Lilith Blade, the Women's Universal Champion, joins forces. That's right. At one point in time, we weren't sure if they were gonna get along the couple of times that they did cross paths, but tonight they have no choice but to join forces. It will be Lilith Blade and Trish Stratus versus Ace and Nia Jax. Tonight, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson addresses the WWE Universe ahead of his World Heavyweight Championship title defense on night 2 of WrestleMania against King Lucifer. And later tonight, Mankind and Damian Priest of the Disciples of Anarchy. That's right, Damian Priest has agreed to start working with the Disciples of Anarchy. I mean, he hasn't had issues with Mankind or Abyss. He had issues with Tyson, the leader of the Disciples of Anarchy, the creator of DOA. But tonight, Damian Priest, for the first time since having issues with Tyson, will join forces with the Disciples of Anarchy, so it seems like maybe he's going to stay in the group to take on the Usos. So can Damian Priest help Mankind get the momentum heading into the tag team title match this Sunday? And then we've got Abyss, of course, as mentioned earlier, going one-on-one against Otis. So, I mean, Mankind in one match trying to get the momentum, Abyss in another. I mean, if both matches are won by the Disciples of Anarchy, that's a lot of momentum going their way. And the Intercontinental Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hall of Famer, comes to the ring and has something to say. But this isn't the first time, this isn't the only time we're going to hear him speak tonight. Because later tonight, on our second show tonight, the Hall of Fame Showdown, we will hear a Hall of Fame speech from the Rattlesnake, the Intercontinental Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Our sub-main event, Kia of the Demonic Four with Rika in her corner to take on Alba Fire, Beth Phoenix in her corner. This is ahead of the Triple Threat Tornado Tag TLC match for the women's tag team titles at WrestleMania. So all four of these women do not hold the titles, so Delta and Xia Li will be watching this match very closely. AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Luke Gallows. The special guest referee is CM Punk. And it has been announced by Nick Aldis, Finn Balor, and Carl Anderson are allowed at ringside for this one. This is the last match before CM Punk and AJ Styles go one-on-one at WrestleMania. The winner of that match to go to Payback and get an opportunity at the WWE Championship. The loser to be kicked out of the Bullet Club and to be sent to Friday Night SmackDown. All right, our first match, the triple threat between these three combatants who will meet again at WrestleMania, but this time the title will not be on the line. I swear if I really don't know what's up with their stupid entrances. Jared said CM Punk better call it down the middle. I hope he does. Oops. Well, I messed up that time. I hope he does. I don't know. CM Punk and AJ Styles have had a lot of issues over the last couple of months, to say the very least. I mean, it's been heated between those two superstars. There it is. Above the Titantron, you see the WrestleMania logo. That is the goal for these superstars. That is the goal for this weekend. A successful WrestleMania 41. Jared the Kid said, poor Luke Gallows needs a win. He does, he does. I'll give you that. I mean, I will tell you this, though. Punk and Gallows are good friends.
Champion, WWE Champion, Royal Rumble winner, Rey Mysterio has made a career out of stepping up.
Wait a second. 1 second. My apologies. We are back. I have everything figured out. I made a mistake and I fixed it.
Former ECW star.
So this time first, our Cruiserweight champion making his way to the ring. What is not on the line tonight, will be on the line at WrestleMania, and it's that Cruiserweight Championship. Rey Mysterio made his return to the WWE, and I don't know what better timing than now, because the Cruiserweight Championship is on the line this Sunday, and Rey Mysterio was the perfect addition to that match. Former Cruiserweight Champion himself.
United States Champion, a man who's held the ECW television title, and above all, Eddie Guerrero doesn't care if he's liked.
This is the last SmackDown before WrestleMania, and following tonight's show, we will be having the very first ever Hall of Fame showdown. The 4 Hall of Fame inductees of 2025, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ronda Rousey, Yokozuna, and Mankind will be competing in matches against their biggest rivals. And 2 Hall of Fame speeches, one of which coming from the Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. Here comes Rey Mysterio. I hope Rey is ready for what will be the biggest match, WrestleMania match of his entire career. A match with his son, a match with his longtime friend, and the Cruiserweight Championship on the line.
I can guarantee you this match is about to be one big highlight.
Here comes Dom Mysterio.
Dirty Dom is on the
Wait, whoa.
On the loose.
Is he?
He's a free man. Yeah, and the streets are saying it's gonna.
He's wearing a mask?
Poppy.
Are you serious? Dom! This is a sign of disrespect. Dom Mysterio is wearing a mask tonight. I wouldn't wear that at WrestleMania. I'm gonna piss off your father even more.
His Hall of Fame father and his entire family. What an ungrateful child. Oh, Cole, Dirty Dom is simply following his own path, refusing to walk in anyone's shadow. And frankly,
I can't believe it. That's a Rey Mysterio type mask too.
Watch the most dangerous dude in WWE do what he does best.
Other than disrespect his father? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, Corey.
Dom has found a way to disrespect his father on the biggest level. Every luchador to ever compete in history. This triple threat just got a bit more heated with that, ladies and gentlemen. There's no other way to put it. Dom Mysterio competing with a mask tonight. And of course, Rey going right for Dom.
Superstar. Competitor set for action in this one. We get to see Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, and Dominic Mysterio.
Triple threat matches are not for the weak-willed.
Rey very displeased with what he sees on Dom's head, that purple mask.
Look at this.
Big sign of disrespect. Rey Mysterio with a reversal. We've seen Dom and Rey team up for the tag team titles. We've seen them compete one-on-one for the Cruiserweight Championship. But at WrestleMania, we're going to see one of the most unique Cruiserweight Championship matches of all time. A match of which, not to break the fourth wall, you'll never see in real life. Rey Mysterio, Dom Mysterio, and Eddie Guerrero for the Cruiserweight Championship at WrestleMania, right around the corner. I'm pretty sure it's a night one match.
isolating their opponent's arm, and oh!
Rey Mysterio waiting for Dom to turn around.
And if the first stop doesn't send you the message,
DDT.
definitely will.
Rey Mysterio bringing the fight to his son, trying to teach him a lesson for disrespecting all luchadors tonight.
Perfect drop kick. He's heading back to the ring. Drop kick to the knee. He's starting to feel the results of this power.
Oh, what a neck breaker.
The one pushed around in a triple threat. Arm control applied. Big boot to the guts. Big forearm.
Dom Mysterio with the Irish whip to his father. Reversal.
Attack there.
Reversal.
Dominic was ready for that.
Eddie trying to springboard drop kick Dom. Missing. Missing on that one.
Nicely done. Oh, boy, I think we know what he has in store next.
Try to stop him.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Dom's on fire right now.
On all cylinders.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Drop kick on target.
Of course, the Cruiserweight champion Eddie Guerrero not going to let up one bit.
Knee right on target.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the
If Dom becomes Cruiserweight champion again at WrestleMania, could you imagine the reaction of the WWE Universe? At one point during Dom Mysterio's Cruiserweight... Oh! Here we go. Dom Mysterio fighting both Eddie off. Eddie! He's got Dom where he needs him, throwing Dom out of the ring. Now it's just Rey and Dom.
Now these two are going to face off.
So much for teamwork.
At the time that Dom was Cruiserweight champion for a period of time, he was also one half of the tag team champions.
Got out of dodge quick.
But I believe it was his father. Dom has been a double champion before. I mean,
With a series of punches.
if we can achieve that, beating these two at WrestleMania, it's definitely possible. You cannot rule that out. Especially getting in his father's head and his Uncle Eddie's head tonight with the mask.
A serious message.
And well-timed maneuver there. Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
You just flipped the script there.
Oh, Rey with a suicide dive, hitting Eddie Guerrero to the ground.
Oh, man. Big forearm.
These three putting on a clinic tonight.
Oh, weakening the leg here. Catches an uppercut.
Rey letting Dom just break Eddie down. A very smart maneuver.
Quick sidestep by Dominic.
Jack way up there. Looking to go up high.
Ready for takeoff.
A slingshot into a cross.
Oh!
Took a massive
Rey making sure Eddie stays down
Nice monkey flip.
He's in a bit of agony now.
while he potentially teaches Dom a lesson tonight.
Still standing.
Damn, he's like never close enough for it.
Mysterio bringing that trademark energy.
And it's looking like Rey has gained the higher. Wait.
1, 2, kick out of 2. That was too close.
This started as a match. Now it's a test of will.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down. Hang on, Dom's not ready.
Oh, yeah, sure he's not.
Thank you, Eddie just saved me.
Oh, he saw it.
I don't know what he was.
He isn't looking
I don't know if he was going to try to trick me and hit me in the nuts or something.
Dominic to get some separation and gather himself.
Dom is not easy to keep up with right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Oh, frog splash to his father.
Splash. Mysterio couldn't avoid the big
Eddie here to stop the count.
Vicious right forearm. This is an absolutely brutal display of will from these men.
You can see their flames starting to flicker. And it's only a matter of time before one goes out.
Mysterio.
Here we go. 619.
Back in the ring. Going to the top rope. What's this? Watch out.
Frog splash to Dom Mysterio.
Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Oh! Eddie with a low blow to Ray. 1, 2, 3.
Survive the triple threat match.
Lie, cheat, and steal. That's what Eddie did tonight, but it's not cheating when it's legal. Eddie picking up the win off a low blow. That was a hell of a match. I mean, Ray catching everyone off guard with the disrespect, coming out with this mask tonight. Something we did not see coming. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear your shit, dog.
Here is your winner,
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Hell of a win for Eddie Guerrero tonight.
Hate the way you said it.
Momentum is in Eddie Guerrero's corner for WrestleMania. And WrestleMania, night 1, tomorrow. Could not be any more hyped. Up next is Otis versus Abyss. If Warden shows up, both Otis and Abyss will compete in the triple threat tag team match for the SmackDown tag team titles with the Usos. I mean, if Warden doesn't show up, then it'll just be Abyss and Mankind versus the Usos. But ahead of that, Otis works to get momentum for himself and Warden. Up next, when he goes one-on-one with Abyss, the monster Abyss.
And you are looking at what? The lovable big man, Otis.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
Free Otis from Warden's grasp. Warden thinks he's Otis's leader. That's just my opinion. Otis feels very different about Warden. Otis feels that Warden has been leading him to success. But here's my thing. Me and the Warden, me and the Riddler have not been seeing eye to eye lately. And at WrestleMania, I enter the Hell in a Cell structure with Taylor Thompson and Danny Dash. They win, they get to join DNA. If I win, I get to face the Riddler one-on-one at Payback. Otis, I don't care if Warden shows up for you. You guys handle the Usos. You guys handle Roman Reigns. I'll handle the final boss, The Rock, says Lucifer Blade.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe.
He's been demanding this match for quite some time, and now he is ready to compete.
Abyss is a scary figure. I don't think it would be smart for Otis to underestimate Abyss one damn bit. There's a reason that the wise man Paul Heyman chose Abyss and Mankind to be the insurance for the bloodline at WrestleMania if Warden doesn't show up. If you don't notice, he chose Hall of Famers. He chose Yokozuna for the Universal Championship match. And he chose Mankind, who's entering the Hall of Fame, and Abyss for the tag team title matches. That was pretty cool. What was that? BFT just dropped Otis on his face.
That's what Otis is all about.
Oh, what a spear.
Sometimes a little too much fun, Saxton. I pray that he manages to contain
You had to know these two were going to show out, especially out in the opening gates of this match, because that's when it matters the most. That's when each superstar is 100%, and Abyss is overpowering Otis very easy right now. Otis for the reversal. Back and forth, back and forth.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Who will break first?
You know, because of my standing with DNA, as I was saying, because of my standing with DNA, I can't say I want Warden and Otis to win. But because of my standing with the Bloodline, I can't say I want the Usos to win at WrestleMania. So I'm going to have to put my money on Abyss and Mankind for sure.
He's able to counter that. A striking blow. Otis has his sights set on getting a big win here tonight. What's he got to do to pull that off, Corey?
We know Otis is always putting in his time at the gym, working to maintain and fine-tune that impressive power game. It's the most important tool in his arsenal, and for good reason.
Abyss power pressing Otis right now. Oh my God.
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it. And now thrown back into the ring.
Otis says himself he needs Warden to come back at WrestleMania to help him prove to the WWE Universe that Otis is worthy of title gold, and that's what Warden helped Otis do when he was here. What is Abyss going for here? Oh my God! 1, 2, kick out of 2. How the hell do you kick out of that? God, tell me how you kick out of that, because that is what Otis just did. Blew my mind. Because the heavier you are, the harder you fall, and Otis almost went through the damn ring. Oh my God. He's going to break his damn jaw on that turnbuckle.
You got to expect that at this point in the match. A second, over and over, making work of their opponent's back.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Otis avoids that one.
Destructive use of the knee. Oh, just deadlifting.
Otis bringing the fire back to Abyss, and this is what we hope to see.
The amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Otis is a brute himself. He's got to show that to Abyss. He can't back down one bit. He needs to really get in Abyss's face every chance he gets and show Abyss who the man really is.
And I think this reaction is only firing him up. He loves it.
Referee going on 7.
Better hurry.
This is how a real superstar conducts himself.
Huge clothesline delivered. Quick thinking, managing to duck out of the way, delivers a nice back body.
Otis going for his comeback here. Spine buster.
Jarring spine buster.
Otis, what are you looking for here?
And now propped up in the corner.
Oh!
Huge splash.
What a splash.
By Otis, and I think we're gonna see it. My goosebumps have goosebumps right now. Here he comes, the Caterpillar.
Oh!
And that was an efficient display of offense with that
Otis showcasing that dangerous power.
Is Mankind gonna lose tonight? That would be shocking. Look at the damage right now. That will be shocking. Oh! 1, 2. I thought that was going to be a 3 for a moment.
He's in total disbelief. That did not finish the job. Everyone watching this is it. Here we
Get down from there. Not good. Oh, my God.
He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it. With the lariat.
Otis just trying to break Abyss down. Now Abyss powering up. The Rage and Abyss super kick.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
What business do you have at the top? Why do you two keep going to... Oh, my God.
Miscalculation. Big fall. You saw that being telegraphed. Otis in some big trouble. Oh, man.
Reversal by Otis. Pop up Otis slam.
Will Otis make it pay off?
1, 2. I thought he just knocked off Abyss.
Quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that. And Otis truly thought he'd...
Later on tonight, Abyss's tag team partner Mankind working with fellow member of Disciples of Anarchy, Damian Priest, to take on the Usos.
Oh, what impact. Otis has been roughed up pretty hard here. I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP. After all we've seen, these men are still not finished.
There's a fire burning inside these competitors that won't allow them...
Oh! How does he pick Otis up like that? I just do not understand the strength that Abyss has. What possesses him to have the ability to do that?
Foot to the back of the head, and then a stop. Oh, man, he's got him in the crosshairs.
Abyss measuring up. He just missed entirely. What was that?
Peerless position for him to be in here.
Otis able to reverse.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Otis now reversing the momentum. Abyss back to his feet. Super kick. Otis is busted open. 2. That was close.
Put this guy away. And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him. What a headbutt.
Vicious. Otis running into some trouble here.
But Otis can't allow this to hinder him. Otis doing what he can to halter the beatdown.
That could be the spark Otis was looking for.
Oh my God.
Suplex.
The adrenaline
These two back and forth throwing each other across the ring is just
on his side.
incredible.
Kick to the gut.
Here we go. Another pop-up Otis slam. Reversal by the Monster Abyss.
Time to end this.
Torture rack. Slam.
Spine-crushing impact.
Otis in big trouble. Makes the cover.
1, 2, 2. I thought that was a 3 count. What the hell?
That he's got the endurance to keep on going.
A high grade from the academy is coming Otis' way.
Seriously, what else is it going to take?
From here, disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on. Slam! Takes the
Reversal by Otis.
both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Oh, scattered that one. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. On the top rope now. From the top. Ooh, they just got ripped right off the top. Boom.
Abyss is so disrespectful, but can you blame him? Momentum on the line. Respect is not a thing on Abyss's mind at all.
Here it comes, guys. Look at this. Oh, my. Boston Crab. And look at the knee right in the back of the neck. Good
Lion Tamer.
Trying to
Actually,
break down this grip, and his
Walls of Jericho, elevator walls of Jericho. I don't know what I don't remember what they call that one.
Caught with that sharp elbow. One counter met by another.
Otis is messed up right now.
Otis off the slam. Where's the big man gonna go now? Off the second row.
Oh! Is this it for Otis? 2. Kick out of 2.
How much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop.
Kick to the gut. Set to the ropes.
Pop-up Otis slam.
Pop-up powerbomb.
1, 2, 3.
It's over. Brutality finally.
Pop-up Otis bomb.
Here's another look at some of the previous action.
What a match. I am not going to lie. I thought Abyss was going to win this. I had already written off Otis a long time ago, but Otis, with bruises on his body, a crimson mask on his face, blood, sweat, and tears left in that ring, walks away with the W and the momentum for himself and Warden heading into WrestleMania. What possesses these men to continually climb the ropes and use their weight as a weapon, knowing it could back up in their face?
Here is your winner.
Otis is messed up. Look at his face. Walking away with the W and a rematch for the tag team titles this weekend at WrestleMania. Warden, if he's clear to compete, to team up with Otis against the Usos and Abyss and Mankind on night 1. On night 2 of Warden is clear to compete, will be in a triple threat match against the Universal Champion, Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and Yokozuna. But up next is 2 of these superstars to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match, where the golden briefcase will be held above the ring at WrestleMania. Triple H versus Braun Breaker.
It's a big...
Braun Breaker versus Triple H. This is a hell of a match. This will be a dream match, especially a couple of years from now when Braun Breaker's name gets even bigger.
It is indeed time to play the game.
Triple H, a true mastermind, dismantles opponents piece by piece.
You're right about that, Cole. Each and every move is perfectly calculated.
Triple H, Braun Breaker, Ziggy D, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, Andre the Giant, Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and that's right, Echo Striker's own Amiro. The 8 superstars to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. Amiro, the handpicked superstar by General Manager Nick Aldis. Of course, the question weighs on everybody's mind, will Amiro and Triple H work together during the Money in the Bank match? It seems like they're on a similar page if Amiro's coming out to the ring with him tonight.
He's a technical mastermind.
Triple H has seen it all. Triple H has done it all. And much like his nickname says, Triple H is always at the top of his game. This is one intimidating superstar.
I agree with you, Saxton. I pity those who pick a fight with Braun Breaker.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds,
The badass Braun Breaker. This is a main event worthy match. It is Braun Breaker versus the Game Triple H.
Yeah, Breaker firmly believes that actions speak louder than words. And he likes to let his actions do the talking every time he enters the building.
Well, Braun Breaker's never afraid to keep the fight going even after the bell's rung. Braun is never afraid to put superstars on the shelf.
All about asserting himself as the top dog in this business. A young man who eats, sleeps, and breathes success.
Think about this. Braun Breaker won the NXT Championship only a few months into his tenure at NXT. And then he goes on to win the Intercontinental title only a few months into his tenure.
Braun Breaker versus Triple H.
And in the ring is Triple H, the so-called King of Kings. He spent his entire
You gotta
career
punch him.
asserting his dominance here in WWE,
Okay.
forcing
Okay,
others
Hunter.
to submit
You wanna play? Let's
to his
play.
authority.
As far as he's concerned, all must bow before the king. Triple H has an almost fanatical desire to accumulate power and enforce his will with an iron fist,
Damn.
often a sledgehammer.
Yeah, when it comes to protecting his throne, the King of Kings will use any and every weapon at his disposal.
But then we have a man who's a certified threat to any superstar, Braun Breaker. Braun has that special competitive
There we go.
fire inside him, that drive to do whatever it takes to capture the win.
I agree. It's hard to imagine putting limits on Braun Breaker. He has that true spirit of a competitor and a willingness just to grind it out against even the toughest opposition, slowly breaking them down piece by piece.
B-Rye and Amiro ringside watching this one.
Takedown.
B-Rye and Haley to face Edge and Lita at WrestleMania. In the inaugural mixed tag team title match. That's right, the first ever mixed tag team championship match at WrestleMania.
Across his face right now.
Struggling to fight out, can he survive?
Triple H trying to take out Braun here.
That's it. The submission was just...
Braun Breaker submits. What the hell?
Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Triple H just made Braun Breaker tap out.
here is your winner,
Of course, B-Rye and Amiro in the ring to celebrate with Triple H.
And Triple H.
I guess when I said this was main event worthy, I mean it's worthy unless Triple H gets Braun Breaker in a leg lock.
What a win.
Because that could have went on longer, but Braun Breaker caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. All right, up next. It is Lilith Blade, the Women's Universal Champion, joining forces with the Women's World Champion, Trish Stratus, to take on the #1 contender for Lilith Blade's Universal Championship, Ace. And then our #1 contender for the world title, Nia Jax, up next. So at WrestleMania, Ace and Lilith Blade. At WrestleMania, Trish, Nia Jax, and Natalya. Natalya, of course, taking tonight the heel after the last couple of weeks of hell she's been through before WrestleMania this weekend. Up next, we'll see how this goes. I mean, Trish and Lilith have crossed paths before, but now they have some enemies in common.
The WWE Tag Team division is more competitive than ever.
One of the best competitors in the women's division.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one
Lilith Blade will defend that Women's Universal Championship against Ace at WrestleMania. The question on everybody's mind, what is it that Lilith and Ace have had issues about over the last couple of months? And will we find out the answer to that question this weekend at WrestleMania?
Doing whatever it takes to capture the win and teaching their opponent a little bit about pain in the process. That is good wrestling. WWE is about to get some.
She won the Women's World Heavyweight Championship by cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase during a Women's World title match here on SmackDown between Natalya and Nia Jax. The result, you see it right here, the Women's World Champion Trish Stratus. She will defend the title in a triple threat match with Nia Jax and Natalya on night 2 of WrestleMania.
Should have 3 simple words from Miss Stratus. Thank you, Trish.
They seem like they're getting along, which is a good sign. But what they're up against is just immeasurable. You got Nia Jax,
In the women's division.
From San Diego, California.
who's also held the Women's World title before. As a matter of fact, if my memory doesn't fail me, she's the one that took the title from Lilith in the first place when Lilith was still a triple champion.
WWE and still wants more.
Using her size and power to fulfill her destiny atop WWE.
And tonight, expect complete fury from Nia Jax. No regard whatsoever for her opponent.
Now, what it is that Lilith Blade and Ace have issues over, I don't know. It hasn't waned over me. Because the fact is, Ace has done everything she can for the Demonic Four. She's defended the women's tag team titles with pride for so long, competing with both The Risen and Xia Li and Delta. Now, because of this situation with Lilith, has to tag herself out of the women's tag team championship situation, pun intended. Kia is going to join forces with Rika at WrestleMania, while Ace deals with Lilith Blade one-on-one for the Women's Universal Championship.
Such a talented competitor. I think we're about to see one of her best matches yet.
Nia Jax and Lilith Blade starting the match. They're very, very familiar with one another. They've competed over the Women's World Heavyweight Championship on several occasions. What's undeniable between these two is always a battle of the ages. But now, even after Lilith Blade has taken her sights off of the Women's World Heavyweight title, still finding herself having to deal with Nia Jax here on SmackDown.
From behind, back suplex.
Trish Stratus coming to Lilith Blade's aid.
Brutality.
The cranium like
Hoping to end early. Oh, breaking up the pin.
what a head spot.
Just like that, she turned it around.
Some agility gets her out of dodge. Oh, what a
This match is interesting already. Lilith Blade knocking Ace off the apron.
on your opponent. Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
back suplex. Oh no, face buster. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
And she's beginning to look a little weird.
Ace and Nia Jax surprisingly making a pretty decent team tonight.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
She throws her back in.
Lilith Blade
Just
cutting the
in time
count.
to beat the count.
Nia Jax brushes that one off. She gets back
Nia
to
Jax
the
with the Irish whip.
clubbing blow. Merciless move, bashing your opponent's head like that. What are they going to do here?
We're about to find out.
Corey, this can't be
Backbreaker.
good. Backbreaker. And it's not over yet.
A second one.
Shoulders down, this could be it. She powers out immediately.
Kick out by Lilith.
Her opponent know how much fight she has.
Setting them up, going to hoist them up high.
Oh my God.
Fallaway slam. Hey, nice athleticism. Oof.
Like a brick wall running into you.
They're going to send their opponent into the other turnbuckle. Up, reverses course. Crushing clothesline. And watch your neck.
How the hell is she throw Nia like that? Lilith Blade very strong, to say the very least.
Sent into the corner. Oh, just making their opponent suffer with their boot. Shoving the boot right in the throat.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Trish Stratus tagged into the match for the first time in this one.
Double axe handle connects. Talk about being on the same page. They were on the
Although
same
she has
sentence that
brawled
fight,
with
so
Nia Jax outside the ring quite a few times during this one.
way to respond with a reversal.
These two have learned each other so well.
Range down an elbow retaliation.
What a shot.
Nia Jax has been worn down
Debilitating
quite a bit.
clothesline delivery. These two are finding an answer for everything. Setting her up here. Nia Jax with her opponent seated on the top rope, and Corey, she's headed up to join them.
This is the
Oh, no, no, no.
end. Check out the power of the irresistible force.
Oh my God. Samoan drop off the top rope.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Lilith Blade stopping the count.
A sit-out mat slam. What impact?
Oh, man.
Tap. She got there.
Ace tagged into the match.
Counter on Trish. Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Big punch finds its mark.
Oh, what teamwork. Lilith Blade and Trish Stratus working together to take Ace out of the equation.
Axe handle finds the mark. She looking a little drained now. Yeah, Stratus looking
Reversal by Ace. Comeback almost finished, or the combo almost finished there.
While Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
Nia and Ace with the teamwork as well.
Clothesline. Across the top rope with one hot shot. She is trying to shake the
Lilith Blade measuring up on Nia Jax. Reversal. Nia.
Jax on the verge here. Punishing boot. These women are ripping each each other to shreds.
How are they moving? These combatants have been beaten to all hell. Ooh.
Oh, off the top rope. Ooh, what a forearm club. Back elbow completely cuts them off.
I think it's about time to roll the dice, Cole.
Indeed. This is getting out of control. Jax has seen better days.
Lilith Blade tagging Trish Stratus. Chick kick. One, two. Trish Stratus so frustrated with this one. Crowd is loving this one.
Leading her into the corner now.
Oh! Nia Jax undeniably ruling this one. Did you just see that? I don't know if it's going to be a highlight, so I'm going to replay it. That was incredible. Nia Jax just picked Trish Stratus up and threw her into both the referee and Lilith Blade like it was nothing. Trish Stratus being used as a weapon there. I'm incredibly impressed here.
Thunderous headbutt by Jax. And Nia is thinking about ending.
Nia Jax busted open, still finishing this one.
And now it's
One.
Nia.
It won't let me get in.
2 count. She kicks out. I don't believe it. Amazing. I can't
Nia Jax almost finished this one.
get the shoulder up in time.
Nia brought out her biggest guns, but it wasn't enough to end this.
Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope.
Listen to this place. It's electric.
Reversal.
Trish for the reversal. Trish Stratus bringing the fight to Ace.
Being set up in the corner for something. Targets the
Oh.
guts and the offense.
What a reversal by Ace here.
Climbing up the corner.
Lilith Blade tagged in.
Time, too.
Ace, you might want a second thing to... Oh!
She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
1, 2. Kick out of 2. That was too close for comfort. Ace almost knocked off the champion.
Oh, this could be something.
Dirty deeds.
That puts her out. Time to take advantage. Ooh, what a forearm club. The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward. These superstars are going to...
Ref, why are you still counting? I'm in the middle of a combo, you dumb prick.
She got the tag.
Nia Jax tagged in.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Oh my god, all the momentum being used against Lilith there.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
Oh!
That was nice.
And she saw that coming from Jax. She's going up now. Going up.
What the fuck? I'm supposed to tag him as I go in the corner. King Dominic, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. After SmackDown tonight, we'll be also hosting the Hall of Fame Showdown. How are you doing tonight?
Counters with a brutal
Chick kick. Nia Jax down and out. Ace just got knocked off the apron. Is this it? 1, 2. What the hell? Even Lilith thought that was it.
Set hard into the corner.
Good, remember when I asked you for my character on your show? Yeah, I was asking you what you wanted the name to be. It says Superstar. Also, I was asking if you minded if I found something without Dom Mysterio's initials on it. So pretty much I was gonna Dominic Jimenez. Alright.
And she's tagging out.
Alright, let me put this in a notepad real quick. Because I downloaded your Superstar. I just needed to edit some stuff. And he will be making his debut on the first NXT after WrestleMania. He'll be in a NXT tryout match. Alright. Alright, gotcha. You are the only streamer who has said my last name right. Oh, really? Well, I try. I don't know why. Well, that's a win for me. W's in the chat. Oh! Ace with a monumental moonsault. 1, 2, kick out of 2. The referee didn't even notice the rope break there.
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Scattered it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Driving their opponent down with a bulldog. Way to avoid that.
Ace not going down easy. And you had to have known it was going to be like this. So much is at stake this weekend at WrestleMania.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Just disrespectful.
There's the tag.
Oh my God.
She escapes the attack.
Chick kick.
Game, set, match. Trish.
Nia, man, not making this easy.
Absolutely not.
Excuse me, bitch? Done with your shit. Ace making her way to her feet.
Cost.
Trish Stratus with a roll up. 1, 2, 3. Ace and Nia Jax cannot be happy about that one.
The moves he saw in that match.
Cheap viewers says fluted burglary. Well, let me show you something cheap. You just got banned. What a win for Trish Stratus and Lilith Blade ahead of both of their title defenses at WrestleMania. Trish Stratus finds herself in a triple threat with Nia Jax and Natalya defending the world title at WrestleMania, whereas Lilith Blade will be going one-on-one with Ace, defending the Women's Universal Championship. And I believe this will be the first time in WrestleMania history we see the Women's Universal title on the line. And honestly, this is the moment I thought this one was over, but Trish Stratus kicking out like a champion, because that's what she is. This is where Lilith Blade even thought it was over. Taunting early. It will be that roll-up pin that wins the match. Despite Ace's feet touching the ropes, I don't think the ref saw.
And these two really do make the perfect pair. Each of these women could contend for a title alone, but together, they may never lose a match.
Trish Stratus and Lilith Blade on the same page tonight, and I love to see it. Grace all-time rating, gotta love that. And up next, the final boss, the People's Champion, The Rock, makes his way to the ring to address the WWE Universe ahead of his World Heavyweight title defense at WrestleMania.
Everyone wants to know what he's doing here.
Here comes The Rock, the final boss, making a hell of an entrance here on SmackDown. He will defend the world title this Sunday in the sub-main event of WrestleMania against King Lucifer. The Rock has come back to Las Vegas, Nevada. Do you know what's going to happen this Sunday? You all seem oblivious. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you think you know, because what happens in Vegas... Here comes the Elimination Chamber winner. The number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. The King of the Ring. You want to pull me out backstage to address you? I've tried twice. And last week ended in a brawl. You got your face caved in, and I'll do it again tonight, and I'll do it again on Sunday when I take the title from you. You don't deserve to even look at me.
When faced with a challenge, he just looks the other way.
King Demonic said, how many matches have you made? Have you had? Like on my streams? I've played a lot of matches. So let me put it this way. I've done the math before. I'll do it again. If you're asking how many matches I do, on SmackDown. We've got it. We're doing Hall of Fame Showdown immediately after SmackDown tonight. So don't worry. There's more to come. So we've got Mankind and Damian Priest versus the Usos. We've got Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Intercontinental Champion, coming to address the WWE Universe. We've got Kia of the Demonic Four taking on Alba Fire ahead of their women's tag team title match at WrestleMania. I'm sure the women's tag team champions Delta and Zai will be watching closely. And our main event, AJ Styles versus Luke Gallows, CM Punk the special guest referee. I'm sure AJ's nervous about how Punk's going to operate during this one. We've got Finn Balor in AJ's corner. We've got Kenny Omega in Luke Gallows' corner. It has been announced by Nick Aldis that Balor and Kenny Omega will be allowed at ringside tonight. Up next, Mankind and Damian Priest, the Disciples of Anarchy, versus the Usos. I'm going to defend the Uso Penitentiary. I'm so tired of this. Is it a setting? Like, why do I have to keep having to turn on an entrance every time, every match? Every match. Here comes Mankind. Later on tonight, we'll see him compete in the Hall of Fame Showdown. We'll see Stone Cold compete. We'll see Yokozuna compete and Ronda Rousey. It'll be a hell of a night. I downloaded an arena and customized it further. I'm excited to show you guys what the arena is going to look like for our very first Hall of Fame showdown. It is going to be spectacular, I promise.
Was tossed from the top of Hell in the Cell in 1998.
And Mankind hasn't been the same ever since.
But then again, Mankind did introduce the world to Mr. Sacco.
You illustrated my point perfectly.
Mankind seemingly takes pleasure in feeling pain.
Yeah, well, that does not bode well for anyone in the ring with Mankind tonight. Or anyone at ringside, for that matter.
Damian Priest about to make his way to the ring. Damian struggled with Tyson Fable trying to get the leadership
Has arrived.
of Disciples of Anarchy.
More than happy to utilize brute force to get what he wants.
And when they fought one-on-one, it was Tyson who came up with the win. So I don't know if this is Damian Priest coming to terms with the fact that Tyson is the rightful leader, or maybe Damian just realizing it's better to keep his enemies closer, but Damian's agreed to work with Mankind tonight.
Dangerous crowd.
Now he's on his own, and better for it.
Ooh, so day one, down since day one-ish.
At a combined weight of 493 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jimmy, the Usos.
The feeling, the electricity in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt in quite some time. This match is going to be good.
The Usos look as ready for this match as ever. But if there's any time for them to do the preparation, to be ready, it's WrestleMania. Because it doesn't matter if Warden is clear to compete, they still have to stand across the ring from Abyss and Mankind. But if Warden is clear to compete, it will be
Over the years, we've seen a lot in Extreme Rules.
I'm going to let this one play out for a minute. I forgot to mention, guys, this is a no disqualification Extreme Rules match. First fall to the finish. Any weapon necessary is legal.
Blink as little as possible. If you do, you might miss a historic moment in this one.
But you got to keep your head on the swivel, because more often than not, someone's getting thrown out of the way. Strong right forearm. Oh, right to the kidneys from behind. Oh, he cuts it off. Oh, stiff punch. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at him. Throws up the shoulder. You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong with trying to wrap things up.
No rules. The only rule is defeat your opponents by pinfall submission, any means necessary.
How do you win a no DQ match?
Damian Priest helping Mankind to try to get the momentum heading into WrestleMania, where the SmackDown tag titles will be up for.
You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Jey Uso superplex to Mankind.
Only one in this match willing to do anything it takes. Yeah, Damian looked as locked in as ever there.
Yeet. Yeet.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another punch right in the head. Oh, what a forearm.
The Usos know what's at stake at WrestleMania. Their tag titles on the line.
You can see that each strike drained.
The Bloodline's been ruling the WWE lately. You got the World Heavyweight Champion. King Dominic said you can have a match on WrestleMania for NXT. I'm sorry, my WrestleMania is completely booked. Unfortunately, you kind of popped in way too close to WrestleMania for me to make that happen. I wish I could make that happen for you. If you were like maybe a month earlier, I could have. But it's going to be after that. I'm taking a week off after WrestleMania, and then that first week back, I'll probably do NXT. I'm really sorry. I've been so jam-packed. I've got so many I got friends and viewers, so I got so many people that I got to manage with keeping their wishes, and I've just took so long to play in WrestleMania the way I did. I do want, I wish you had come to the stream sooner. I would have been able to do that for you. See, our issue is we've already got so many triple threat matches. We've got fatal four ways. We just got so many superstars just packed into one Mania already. I wish they made it so we could have like 17 matches in a pay-per-view. They should have increased them. Jimmy Uso taking out Damian Priest here. The Usos bringing the fight to the Disciples of Anarchy tonight. And can you blame them? Not backing down one damn bit.
Finding something under the apron. Oh no, what's this? Look at him bridge the ladder.
Timed his defense perfectly.
Oh God. He counters right back on Mankind. Double leg drop. Turns it around.
Oh man, kick to the face.
Kick. Nasty kick. Headbutt to the back of the neck.
A little crisscross applesauce action.
Really, Mankind?
Middle of the fight, and Priest might be in some pain following that attack.
This is what we expect out of Extreme.
Take him.
Oh! Jimmy Uso. King Demonic said, I will make my NXT debut after WrestleMania or before WrestleMania if it is. Their way it can be before because... Alright, so it's going to be after WrestleMania. So I got SmackDown today, Hall of Fame Showdown today. I got WrestleMania Night 1 tomorrow, WrestleMania Night 2 on Sunday. Then I'm taking from the 28th to the 5th off. I'm going to be streaming on the 5th. I'm probably going to start streaming again on the 5th. Then NXT is probably going to be on the 6th or the 7th. The longest of a break I'm going to take is 2 weeks. I've been streaming nonstop, keeping to my schedule for streaming every week because of WrestleMania season. I haven't been skipping shows. Sometimes I do skip shows because it helps me with my real life, not having to stream every day of the week. But NXT is probably going to be on the 6th or the 7th of next month. So if you stay tuned, that's going to be about the time. This is, I for my own real life, like not to break the fourth wall, I have to take next week off from streaming for my mental state. And like, I'm moving soon, so I have to figure out a job for when I move. I just have a lot to take care of, to be honest. So I apologize for that. He said, you're good. Thank you for your understanding. Damian Priest just laid out Jey Uso. Jimmy Uso, kick out. He said, I get it. Thank you. Mankind, what are you doing, bro? You just looked like you stopped your own partner.
Ascending to the top rope. From the top.
about to do?
Pile driver.
Pile driver. That was the most dangerous position for any competitor to ever be in. You gotta hope there was no irreparable damage done. Boom! Priest time.
Oh, he missed.
Vicious right forearm. And so much has already been endured in this match.
What a display of guts, of heart. Let's see what these superstars...
Double super kick.
And he's going to the top.
Mankind's going to try to stop me here. Oh, no, he's not. Got him.
Will that stop Priest?
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Top rope. Soul splash. Jimmy with a game ender. Talk about the knee. This deep into the match, this could end it.
And referee cuts off the count at 1.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct. Just like that. Sent out of the ring.
Mankind has to wrestle again later tonight, as does Abyss in the Hall of Fame Showdown.
In the electric chair, can they somehow counter? Right hands will do it.
DDT on the foot.
Why is there count out in this match?
What grace. Float over to the DDT.
Packed crowd on their toes. This is what it is all about.
You son of a bitch.
Some territory he does not want to be in.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe. Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
He said I put when you return to NXT on my calendar. Alright, I appreciate it. Also, you're not going to want to miss WrestleMania this weekend. It is going to be epic. Which
Is this one over?
I'm so excited for.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Ooh.
Down from there, you stupid idiot.
Taking a moment to get
Damian Priest stopping the count.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Damian Priest. Crucifix.
Damn.
Fixed powerbomb. Look at Jay. His lights are off.
Carried into jeopardizing position here. And Damian Priest continues his punishment.
You can tell Priest is waning, but still might have enough to deliver one final blow.
Priest gets countered.
Oh, man.
Mankind bringing the fight to Jey Uso.
Trying to put this thing away.
Jimmy Uso with a roll-up pin on Mankind. Kick out.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed.
Damian Priest and Mankind have been such a good team tonight. Disciples of Anarchy not backing down one pin. Damian Priest with a roll-up pin. Come on! Damn, bro.
Surprise pin.
He literally just did to me what I did to him.
A quick look at those superstars
He said,
in
yeah,
that
you can do
tag
it. I
team
can too, motherfucker. What a match. The Disciples of Anarchy, Abyss and Mankind and Damian Priest getting the momentum, helping Abyss and Mankind heading into the tag team title match at WrestleMania. Maybe even giving them the psychological edge in their match on the Hall of Fame Showdown show later tonight.
Here are your winners, the team of Damian Priest and Mankind.
Mankind still got Mr. Sacco on.
Matches I've ever witnessed.
This match was chaotic. It was destructive. It was dangerous.
It was everything we wanted it to be.
Up next, it is the Rattlesnake, the Intercontinental Champion, soon-to-be Hall of Famer, Stone Cold Steve Austin, addressing the WWE Universe ahead of his title defense on Night 2 of WrestleMania. Here comes the Texas Rattlesnake, the Texan Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Taking his own opportunity to make a statement.
If you're ready for WrestleMania, King Dominic, give me a hell yeah. If you want to see me kick Alexander Raven or stitch his ass on night 2 of WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah. If you think it doesn't matter who wins, give me a hell yeah.
Looks like he's feeling the need to say something here.
And of course, here comes Alexander Raven. At WrestleMania, I will crush Stitches and prove that I deserve to face you on night 2. Stitches has put his nose where it doesn't belong. And for that, I promise you all, he will pay. And then after night 1, I can focus on the Intercontinental Championship on night 2. Oh!
This is risky. What if he gets
King Dominic said I put your WrestleMania when you return for NXT after WrestleMania on the calendar. Raven and Stone Cold about to go at it.
Steve Austin. That bell might as well have been a can of whoop-ass being cracked open. The Texas Rattlesnake is absolutely unleashed when he steps into the ring. And that's a
clothesline by Raven.
Austin certainly is.
This is about to become a brawl.
And here we have a man who clearly has his eyes
Stone Cold with a reversal.
to the next level.
He ain't gonna win a title tonight, but if he plays his cards right, this challenger could find his future looking a lot brighter. All he has to do is convert on that opportunity. Of course,
Raven and Stone Cold taking the center stage of this moment.
getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
He missed. What the hell?
Hooked him up.
Oh my God.
Got them off their feet here.
Raven catching everybody a surprise here. Actually bringing the fight to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Looking for something big here. Here we go.
Oh, coup de grace.
He really felt the impact on that one.
Carefully missed knee drop.
Alexander Raven goes one-on-one with Stitches on night 1 of WrestleMania, and the winner to get an Intercontinental Championship match against Stone Cold on night 2. Alexander Raven just laid Stone Cold out outside the ring here at ringside. Tomorrow night, it is Alexander Raven and Stitches taking the center stage of WrestleMania. But up next, it's Kia and Alba Fire one-on-one ahead of the Women's Tag Team Championship match at WrestleMania. It will be Kia teaming up with Rika to represent the Demonic Four versus Alba Fire and Beth Phoenix to represent the Risen
That sound is the best.
versus Delta and Xia Li defending the Women's Tag Team titles, and that's going to be a triple threat elimination tornado tag team match. And first, we've got Kia, a former WWE Women's Champion, has achieved so much over on Monday Night Raw since her debut, and now has the opportunity to join forces with Rika to chase the Women's Tag Team titles.
Really, Saxton? You know a number of people in the back just despise this superstar.
Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you, Corey.
Oh, and what else is new?
This is an entrance you gotta love.
Alba Fire.
A woman with plenty of accolades, and she's just getting started.
And her opponent, from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fire.
Battle-tested, including reigns as NXT UK Women's Champion and NXT Tag Team Champion as well.
But we have only seen the beginning
Excuse
of how
me.
bright fire can burn.
Looks to scorch the earth of WWE and burn the women's division to the ground.
Our ancestors have demanded a sacrifice, and Alba
Got Beth Phoenix at ringside and Alba Fire's corner. And Kia's corner, we've got Rika. The women's tag team divisions have never been hotter than it has in the last couple of months, to say the very least. And that's because of Alba Fire and Beth, the Demonic Four, Delta, and Zaya.
Fire loves to wreak havoc on her opponents.
She's been a
Although you got to give credit where it's due. It was AJ Lee and Lilith Blade who launched the women's tag team divisions. I mean, not launched. I mean, took over the divisions when they had the titles last year. This time last year, actually.
A dark spell hangs over this arena thanks to all the fire. The feeling of danger we all sense is nothing compared to the agony.
Kia and Alba Fire starting this match off in a struggle for power.
Dominated NXT and is here with
Cheap shot by Kia. Does Alba already have a crimson mask? Oh, it's lit. I'll take advantage of that.
Fire wants to turn WWE into a personal crypt filled with bodies of her fallen opponents.
But across the ring, she's facing
Oh, reversal.
superstars in the women's division today. A superstar who's taken her opponents to hell and back nearly every time she steps into the ring.
Despicable. That was simply a despicable display we just saw.
Oh!
from the ropes.
Here we go. Reversal by Kia.
She counters it. Alba Fire's obviously got the in-ring experience to win
Reversal
tonight, but Corey,
once
what
again.
do you think she's going to have to do in this match?
Roll up by Kia. Trying to steal one there.
One count, just to wear her down a bit.
There's the bulldog.
And the threat of Alba Fire neutralized there.
The time is on her side. This match ain't even close to over.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Precarious position for both
Oh,
superstars.
Alba Fire reversing the arm drag.
Oh, she missed.
Another reversal by Kia. Back and forth. Back and forth. Another one. Another one.
Impenetrable defense. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Alba shifts that to her favor.
Oh!
Elbow fire.
Oh my God.
Looks like she's been cut open after that.
1, 2, 3. Alba Fire. Impressive performance. Turn that around in the blink of an eye.
Here's another look.
With a crimson mask exposed in the first minute of this match, Alba Fire perseveres and wins it. That glam slam, laying Kia out completely. Beth Phoenix at ringside just smiling, looking on at Alba Fire winning this one. Just like she did multiple injuries, persevered this match.
Alba Fire putting another victim to rest.
The spear
Is this a sign for what's to come at WrestleMania?
as does Alba Fire.
And up next, it is the special guest referee match. CM Punk facilitates this match. AJ Styles, his WrestleMania opponent, goes one-on-one with Luke Gallows. Special guest referee CM Punk, Balor, and Kenny Omega allowed it at ringside. Our main event up next.
Yeah, now this
First,
guy is gonna
our
call it
referee,
daily.
CM Punk, has the chance to steal momentum from his WrestleMania opponent, AJ Styles. His friend Luke Gallows in this one going one-on-one against AJ Styles. CM Punk set to go one-on-one against AJ Styles at WrestleMania. And you hear the crowd going wild for this one.
The following contest is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, CM Punk.
CM Punk looking to lay down the law and call things right down the middle.
Yeah, Byron, Punk knows that things need to be settled, and he's going to be the one to make sure that happens.
Anyone else see the irony of the anti-establishment guy taking over as an official? At least he isn't nicking off shirts backstage.
Yeah, we've seen Punk be an unofficial ref, but he was also a legitimate referee and kept order at one of the biggest main events in NXT history. Hey, if this guy does well enough, he might have a good post-retirement gig lined up.
Actually, I think he wants to do commentary. In fact, I recommend that he replace you.
Why would you say that, Corey? This is one of the most complete competitors in the history of sports entertainment.
Here comes AJ Styles in his corner, Finn Balor.
One of the most influential competitors of this generation.
Despite how unfair it is that Punk's ref, AJ Styles was told that only Balor could be at ringside tonight. So Kenny Omega is not in the building tonight, unfortunately.
AJ Styles is an athlete who many would argue possesses the best all-around skill set in WWE. Styles has an unmatched drive to win.
Undeterred passion, fire, and desire. And we're going to see it on display tonight, courtesy of the Phenomenal One.
You know, being known as phenomenal, that's just the beginning.
Well, anytime AJ Styles is in the ring, you have to almost assume that it's going to turn into an instant classic.
Yeah, another one's imminent tonight.
Just like Finn Balor, Carl Anderson is in the building and allowed at ringside.
Is in the building.
Where's Anderson? Wait a minute.
Here.
Let's get our boy Carl Anderson at ringside. That should work. Here we go. Finn Balor, the special guest referee for this one.
People are expecting this ref to be biased, but let's not jump to conclusions. I bet the officiating duties are being taken very seriously, and the letter of the law will be upheld.
I hope you're right about that, Corey, but we'll just have to see.
You better place one down the middle, Punk. Gallows and AJ Styles have wrestled in Japan together. They know each other. I mean, they've teamed up. They faced each other at Yeah, I mean, in the WWE, they've been on the same side of history until now. The Bullet Club split into two. The question is, going out of WrestleMania, will CM Punk or AJ Styles lead the Bullet Club? And which one of the two will be sent here to SmackDown? The winner also to get a WWE title opportunity against the winner of the main event of WrestleMania, either John Cena or Randy Orton. AJ Styles actually able to break down Luke Gallows quite a bit here. Okay, CM Punk's not a bad rep. Kind of surprising me a bit. Oh, I love that move. Oh, he just took out Carl Anderson. And Gallows furiously charging towards Styles here at ringside. Side effect, Styles going for the cover. Oh, Styles just kicked Punk. Gallows just took AJ out. Punk just attacked AJ, and Gallows just accidentally attacked Punk. Punk leaned against the ropes. Gallows, why are you climbing the ropes? Oh, he missed. CM Punk just disqualified them. Decent, bro, for real?
You have to wonder if they're...
General manager comes out and says we're restarting this match.
Conflict of interest in this matchup. The official having an obvious relationship with
We'll let this go AI to see what happens.
Absolutely, Michael. It's one thing to want to call things right down the middle, but sometimes the AJ Styles into the cover.
the ref calls it off. He's on the ropes. Locking up with one another.
Working their way out and wrenching it to a side headlock. Getting out of that and able to lock in a top wrist lock. Able to shift out of this and into a hammerlock. Crafty move reverses the balance of power. Just taking the legs out. Oh my gosh!
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
One.
Gets his shoulder up.
Kick out of one.
And our referee watched that one closely.
Neither of you can cry about that one. His count was as fair as it gets. Into a rear waist lock now.
That can't be enough, can it?
One.
Takes the shoulder.
And you can't argue with the referee's count.
Gotta commend our official. Saw the shoulders down and responded accordingly.
There's return fire on AJ. Setting up for something here. Right across the larynx.
Oh, man.
Connects with a counter.
well, referee getting into the action.
Well, we wondered how these superstars could coexist when they're guests.
Referee, and I think we just got our answer.
Haha, ejected, leave.
Waist lock.
I don't care what you dare didn't do.
Fighting out from the opposition.
Wait, I wasn't thinking when I did that. Restart it one more time.
A difficult situation. For our combatants tonight as they need to
I'm not AJ Styles. I'm CM Punk. Oh, I am AJ Styles.
the match, not who's making the count.
I agree. It's about the match, Cole. But if the referee decides to act above the law, things can get very tumultuous very quickly.
Certainly a lot of heat involved in the ref tonight. We'll see if it affects the match. Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
Tied up with the hammerlock now.
This guy's got to be kidding me. Sure, it's all about you. You're not refereeing or anything.
Looking to regain control and gets it in the armbar.
These two have had a power struggle these last couple of minutes.
Crisp arm drag. Wait a sec. What is the referee doing?
I mean, shot. There was a chance we could see some.
Come on.
Tonight, but I was not
You're gonna argue with me right now?
We knew there was tension between these two even before the bell rang, so I'm not really surprised by that action.
What the?
Oh!
Some retaliation, I suppose, for this match being called less than by the book.
Hey,
Manager grabbing anything from under the ring is beyond unfair. It's
you're
just
ejected. You want to bring weapons in here? You're ejected. Go home. You're done.
And this top wrist lock will slow the pace.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a well.
This is a complete lack of... Oh, good, because this...
Of course.
I don't think I have ever seen worse officiating in my life.
Yeah, but Cole, you can't just switch out the...
Oh, look out.
Elbow drop. And that just about knocked AJ back to WCW.
I didn't mean to do that, but whatever.
Wherewithal was on point.
Ooh, what a kick. He's got him down for the pin here. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Standard officiating there for sure.
You can't say our ref messed
Come on,
around
let me
with his
fight.
during that pin.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious.
Dangerous position for the referee there. Face first, lethal combination.
Oh, got all of that one. That's how you destroy an opponent.
Bludgeoning them with that bat.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
CM Punk ejected from ringside now.
Crank in the head. Caught off guard with a sharp knee. Clothesline. Good Lord.
So effective.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Oh, bang. Face first.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
And he gets set back into the ring. This could be it. The pin. And a shoulder in the air.
And give it to the referee. That was a standard pin count for sure.
Neither of you can cry
Luke
about
Gallows.
that. His count was as
I mean,
as it gets.
Anderson may be here, but
Allow that object in the ring anymore. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
High. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
There we go. 1, 2.
AJ Styles tapping into that pit bull mentality for a nail biter.
Going for another one.
Can't complain about the officiating on that pin count.
Finding the power to shake off the pin attempt.
That officiating is almost too
Oh, what a move by Styles.
suspiciously fair and balanced.
And that blow has him wavering.
If you can dream of a wrestling maneuver, AJ can likely do it better than your imagination. Axe handle from the middle rope.
AJ Styles may be finding some sort of advantage here. After all he's been through tonight with Punk as ref before he was ejected from ringside. Even Balor was ejected by Punk before Punk was ejected.
Uh-oh. Looking for the suplex. No. Neckbreaker. Backbreaker.
What a lethal combination there. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
From the top. Oh, my gosh.
Gallows just doesn't know where he is anymore. Kick out of 2.
And that is how the count should be. This ref is taking the job seriously.
Kept things above board there. Nothing exciting, just fair.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. And Gallows able to reverse that.
Reversal by AJ.
Going for the cover.
1, 2. Kick out of 2.
No, Luke Gallows is still alive.
And that was a by-the-book pin count.
A licensed official's count has to keep a steady pace, and that's what he did. Earth-shaking power slam. Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all. Big forearm. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a headbutt. Oh, no. Connects on the kick. Ooh.
AJ Styles with a reversal.
Dragon screw leg whip.
What a counter.
Anderson distracting Styles. May have just set Gallows up for the perfect win, but AJ reversal.
Can take you out.
Big-time shoulder block.
Here we go.
Hold on. He's just measuring him.
Gallows measuring up on Styles. Hey, buddy. What's good? Gallows pull.
Strength to his advantage. Gallows.
1, 2. What the hell is it gonna take?
Leaves me speechless. Our official kept a fair count there.
A splash now. 1, 2. Another kick out by AJ Styles.
Even count. Great
You gotta
job.
imagine the frustration.
Commend our official. Saw the shoulders down and responded accordingly.
Oh!
That was beautiful.
It is unbelievable what these athletes...
Styles looking forward, and
He manages to get to the...
Rope break.
and that put an end to
Lucky
that
for
submission.
Gallows.
Metal rope forearm on point.
Taking a chance.
What is AJ Styles measuring up for? No. 2 reversals missed.
His opponent up into the...
Styles clash.
Will that close?
1, 2, 3. AJ Styles wins our main event.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
I really thought I had the match there. Then the Styles clash to finish the match off. And that is what AJ Styles does. Even when the odds are stacked against him, even when it's his rival Punk as the special guest referee, he still wins the match. Punk sent ejected from ringside just like Punk did to Balor earlier in the match, leaving Styles to fend for his own. Abysmal. Huh. All right, match card recap, and then I'm going to end the stream to set up the Hall of Fame showdown to stream tonight. Eddie Guerrero winning a triple threat match. Dom Mysterio entering this match with a mask to disrespect the other two, especially his father, Rey Mysterio, but Eddie Guerrero picking up on the win. Otis defeating Abyss. That was a monumental win for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, giving Otis the momentum. Triple H defeating Braun Breaker with submission impressively and in record time. Lilith Blade and Trish Stratus working together as quite a team to defeat Nia Jax and Ace, their WrestleMania rivals. King Lucifer interrupting The Rock's promo, only to break out in a brawl between these two. Actually, no. That's right, The Rock left. King Lucifer interrupting The Rock, and The Rock saying, I'm not fighting you right now, you have to wait till Mania. Mankind, Damian Priest defeating the Usos. Damian Priest helping Mankind to get some momentum heading into WrestleMania, despite the loss by Abyss earlier tonight. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes to address the WWE Universe, only to be interrupted by Alexander Raven. A brawl breaks out. Alexander Raven at ringside breaks Stone Cold's skull in with his fist and embarrasses him to create momentum heading into Raven's Night 1 match against Stitches. Alba Fire defeating Kia. Oh yeah. That was early on. That was impressive, and she did it with the what is the name of that damn move? The Glam Slam, and it was impressive. Kia being pinned here tonight. And our main event, AJ Styles overcoming the odds, defeating Luke Gallows. CM Punk was the referee. It was Punk who would eject Balor from ringside, and then another referee would come to replace Punk after Punk would put his hands on AJ Styles. So another referee will come down to the ring to facilitate the match. AJ Styles overcoming the odds, defeating Luke Gallows in the last match heading in to WrestleMania, where AJ Styles goes one-on-one with CM Punk. The winner, a WWE title opportunity. The loser gets sent to Friday Night SmackDown. Any injuries? No injuries. That's all right. So with that, I'm going to close out. I'm going to be starting. Don't you mean Raw? No, not Raw. No, tonight I'm streaming the Hall of Fame showdown. No, the loser gets sent to SmackDown because the winner's going to get a WWE title opportunity on Raw. The loser's going to stay on SmackDown because AJ Styles wants to go back to Raw. But Punk wants to stay on Raw. And so the loser's going to be sent to SmackDown. The winner's going to stay on Raw and get a WWE title opportunity. The World Heavyweight title's here on SmackDown. The WWE title's on Raw on my streams. So with that, I'm going to close out. I will see you guys within the next 10 minutes for the Hall of Fame showdown. Thank you, King Dominic. Thank you, anyone else who's had the chance to show up. Thank you, Jared the Kid. I appreciate it. You guys popping in and watching the show means the world. This is the last weekly show before WrestleMania, but in moments, witness the Hall of Fame showdown. I downloaded your superstar. Look, I put the name. I have work in the morning, so I have very little time to do what I got to do. I did. Why am I looking at D? I did download your superstar. I have to change his name to what you asked me to change his name to, and then I have to edit his attire a bit. I have to prepare him. Your debut is going to be after WrestleMania. I keep missing him, I think. No, I haven't. So you see how there's Dominic's initials? I'm going to edit it so Dom's initials aren't there. I might even make you your own logo or something. But I did download your Superstar. So with that, I'm going to see you at the Hall of Fame. I just need the time to set up, to prepare your Superstar for debut is all. But I did download him, as you see. I didn't lie. I downloaded him. So I'll see you at the Hall of Fame Showdown. If you stay on my Twitch page here, within 10 minutes, the show will begin.